Number 1, Ogwokiopa. Turubu number 2, Ogwokioma. Turubu number 3, Ogwokia your children. Turubu number 4, Ogwugo bury all your family. Turubu is a goat to you. A goat to you. Turubu is a goat to you. Ewausa.
Turubu is a goat to you. A goat to you. Tulumbu is a goat to you. Ewausa. Let's go to Kogi. You've been hearing about the recall process of Natasha, the Kogi Central Senator that wrote a petition accused the Senate President, which is the godless Akpoti, of sexual harassment. And then she got suspended, where they have been doing everything to gag her. She has now embarked on international media tour. She's been to Sky, she's been to New York, she's in New York Times, Washington Post, Al Jazeera, Sky in the UK, name it. To tell the world about the sexual predator, who is also the number 3 man in Nigeria. And back home, Yeye Bello, right, has been allegedly, right, has been sponsoring the recall process of Natasha. So the Kogi white lizard, who crawled into his hole for months, running away from the EFCC. They were looking for him until it was cut a deal to come out. And you see, his own successor, his own political stooge, Olodu of Kogi, you know, his own personal assistants, I mean, a special advisor, a lady is behind the recall process of Natasha from the Senate. But because everything in that place is all messed up, they are so rottenly corrupt. You understand that? That the process of recalling a lawmaker in Nigeria is for the voters of our constituency or senatorial districts to all come out and participate in signing a recall petition. So they will have to collate all these signatures. And if they can get, I think, 2/3 of the registered voters of that district to sign the recall petition, then the senator or the INEC will begin the process of recall. In fact, it's actually the INEC that will verify every signature. So these guys pulled themselves together. 2 or 3 days ago, they called the people of Kogi Central to come out for an empowerment program. When the people got there, they were asked to present their voters' cards so that they could copy their voters' card as, you know, to say they signed the petition to recall their senator. So when people discovered this, it became a problem. So they just sort of like dispersed. But somehow, these guys just showed up yesterday. No, they showed up today with bags of papers, purportedly to have been the signatures they've collected from 250,000 people. According to them, they said their senatorial districts currently have 488,000 voters. And out of that 488,000, this Olodu of Kogi's special advisor, this lady says, he has collected 250,000 signatures. So in this video, I'm about to show you from the beginning. I will show you how they collected the 250,000 signatures. And then the presentation of the bags of their signatures. So the thing is, for Natasha to be recalled back, INEC would need to confirm every signature, which means if you have collected 250,000 signatures, you will need to present 250,000 people who signed that forms or petition. But it is Nigeria. It is Nigeria. They don't need to follow any due process. There is already a court order that says that Natasha's recall process should proceed. Therefore, Take a look at how they are recalling a senator from Kogi. They are rigging, they are rigging the recall process for posterity's sake. The rest of the world, please watch you.
Confidence in her because of her gross misconduct in the Senate that led us to a 6-month suspension where Kogi Central will not be represented at the National Assembly, the Senate arm. So I've come to recall her back so that we can have a representative in the Senate, because as a people, we cannot afford not to have a representative in the Senate arm for another 1 year. So we are here to tell INEC to please follow the constitutional process for our recall so that our recall process can begin. That's why we're here.
Okay, so have you submitted or?
We submitted our petition. It's been received. All other documents have been received. This is the acknowledgement copy of the petition.
Is it the entire constituency or just a group of people? Under which platform are you representing?
Okay, it is a concerned Kogi youth and women.
Okay.
Yes.
And who is bankrolling this?
Talking about bankroll is a personal business. It's a personal thing. We are members of our constituents, and we are saying we don't want her anymore because you cannot afford not to have a representative. So nobody is bankrolling. Well, we are the one that voted her, and we are saying we don't want her anymore. So we're not. Nobody is bankrolling. Nobody is having any personal issue with her. It is just what it is. The game is the game.
Okay, when you say you come to submit petition,
yes, please.
Is it a process that maybe you have collected the signature already, or you're about to do that? What are the things you have done already?
Okay, thank you very much. We all know the INEC rules. You cannot submit a petition without having to go and get signatures of registered voters, and that's why we're now saying, as a people, we are recalling her back from the Senate because we have gotten what it takes to recall her back from the Senate.
Like how many number of registered voters?
We have 488,000 registered voters from Kogi Central, and as I speak to you right now, we have more than 250,000 voters that have signed for her recall.
Okay. So what was the response from INEC after the meeting?
Like you know, INEC is an institutional body, and its constitution is binding them, and as such, they will have to follow due process. So they will get back to us and they will do their job.
Your name, ma'am?
My name is Omole Charity JC.
Omole Charity JC, a special advisor to Olodo of Kogi on youth and women development. That's her role. She is not even from the Kogi Central, from what I have gathered. She's not from the senatorial districts. But she says she's got 250,000 signatures to remove Natasha. And INEC has accepted all these bags. If indeed the bags behind her, they are signatures. So there you have it. She said, in this bag lies 250,000 signatures to recall Natasha. And when you look at this picture, you will see that there is one of the guys in the video I shared with you earlier, who was also there signing the petition on behalf of the people. You know what they did? They took, the voters register for that senatorial district. So they started looking at people's names. So they are just signing their initials. If your name is Rosemary Agbede, that is R.A. They just signed Rose R. That's your signature. If your name is Mr. Johnson, okay. It's okay. Mr. J.O., that's J.O. So they sign the J.O. and they just sign in front of it by writing your name as well. That's what they were doing in that video that I shared with you earlier. In case if you are wondering, what was that? Here you get, so they will check the name and then they will write it out but they actually did a lot of work. Imagine having to write out 250,000 people from the voters register and begin to forge their signature in a video that is already online. Like that kind of crime. This must be a crime, at least. This must be crime. I mean, like criminal. And of course, it's always the poor people that that kind of like do the dirty work. You know, the same poor people that are being robbed, being looted, indeed, are always the useful tool, the useful idiots that help all this kind of illegality. They want to rig election, they call on the poor people, the poorest of the poor, to go and steal the ballot box or go and disrupt the election for the people that are coming in to mortgage his own life, his own future, and that of his own children. So we are also monitoring that to see how far that goes in Kogi State. And Natasha is not slowing down as well. So which makes it more like two fighting. We'll see who blinks first, but we continue to speak out and speak up for the victims of sexual harassment, in which Natasha is one, until they prove otherwise. Our petition and our allegation against Akpoti and the reactions of those who are Akpoti's friends since all of this has started, shown enough that they are guilty. And she is very, very correct. The much they are doing to also possibly gaga forever and make sure she never return back to the Senate, because they probably have no idea how Akpoti would survive watching her from the gallery. I'm just saying. That's Akpoti's part, and Natasha and the Kogi people, and the drama that is still going to probably follow this. In Abuja, there's this community where Wike has taken over their lands, revoked all their CFO, like their land documents. And some were accused of not paying the land rent or land charges. And because of this, they've demolished their houses. So in one of the Save Our Soul, SOS videos put out there by the direct victims, I have one to share with you. From Abuja, as you have the latest number of Nigerians who have now been turned homeless by their government.
Removing their things, removing the drugs, all their food stuff.
None of them could even have a sleeping at Ekwe community last night. For the fact that the Nigerian military end up disturbing us, threatening us, giving us quick notice, saying they will all kill us, they will come and demolish all our houses, including us, that we must part. It started since last week. We thought it was a joke. Every day they are here. Some weeks ago, they came and destroyed the buildings, the uncompleted building for us. Now, in our living rooms, in our sitting rooms, they all came this morning and begin to threaten us that they will shoot us if we cannot pack our properties. In fact, all members of Ekwe communities under threat. As you can see, look at, they removed their zincs. Look at the house, you can see, this is not a new house. This building has been in existence donkey years before even the creation of FCT. We are now forced to remove our team. Where do we go? We have reported this case before the government, through the area council, through our senators, members, House of Representatives, even at the office of the President of Nigeria. We don't know. Up till today, we are always told to maintain status quo. Why the Nigerian military are not law-abiding? You can see what we are facing today. We have all remained homeless. Nobody is having a place to stay. Look at our beds. You can see mattress. Look at people remaining stranded. As you can see, these are our wives remaining stranded. Where do we go today? We have nowhere to go. Please, from the level of the area council chairman to our member House of Representatives, our senator, FCT, the vice president, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Nigerian Senate Speaker, the President, we need an urgent attention because we are under threat security-wise. As we are standing, anything can happen now because the Nigerian military says they will soon engage us. They will soon engage us. Look at how the villagers, under threat, they've been generating threat into their hearts, and they end up packing their properties. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Nigerian citizens, where are we going? Are we not part of Nigeria? Are we not citizens of Nigeria? This is our ancestral land. We did not move from anywhere to this place. We have been on this land. We have been here as a settlement ever before Nigerian amalgamation, not to even talk of creation of FCT. Are you telling me today that there is no law in Nigeria, that there is no constitution in Nigeria? I don't know. I always ask this question. Is Nigerian military ahead of the Federal Republic of Nigeria? Won't Mr. President grant an order to Nigerian military to quit our land? We really know, we have been saying it, we really know that any land in FCT can be used for development. But let there be consultation, dialogue, and even compensation. If it involves integration, let us be integrated. But this one, nothing like that. All of a sudden, Nigerian military are engaging us on our ancestral land. They started with our farmland. We have been reporting this from time to time, and up to now, federal government have not said anything. What happened? When it is time for politics, from the one level to the national level, people will be coming for campaign. I could remember when Buhari was saying against we the natives of Abuja, that we did not vote for him. Now, we voted for Tinubu. And up to now, Tinubu have not said anything. In fact, it's a threat against us. It's a threat against us. I am calling on the attention of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to come and see to our problem. Let them come and render to us our help. Let them save us from the hand of the Nigerian military. This is not the only